Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to upload a video to YouTube. So if you're a new YouTuber or you want to be a YouTuber and you're about to upload your first video or you've uploaded 10 videos already and you want to make sure you're checking all the right boxes and making sure you're doing everything correctly, this video is going to walk you through step by step how to upload a video to YouTube. Okay, let's get to it.
Okay, we're going to make this nice and easy step by step. First thing you do is you go to youtube.com. Once you're in youtube.com, you go to this little icon that looks like the crate. Make sure you're in your right profile. Make sure you're in the profile that has your channel on it. Because if you have multiple logins for YouTube or email addresses, you want to make sure you're in the right one. So this is the right one for me. Then I'm going to go to create, upload video. Once you're here, you click on select file, or you just simply open your file and drag it into this place. So I'm going to go select file. Hopefully I have one on my desktop somewhere. I'll just do maybe this time around. Oh, it's bigger. Let's take a smaller one. YouTube growth. So I'm going to open up this video and it starts to download it. And then once it downloads it, or once it starts the process, it brings you to this screen. And this is where you start to fill in all the information about your video so it can be uploaded to YouTube and eventually watched by viewers. The first thing you want to do is your title. So you want to change your title. This video is all about YouTube growth and how to grow on YouTube. So if you have vidIQ installed, you can ask for suggestions. So I'm going to say YouTube growth over 50. And once I do that, then it'll start to provide suggestions down here. And I'm going to go with the ones that I think are the most relevant or have a high score. The shocking truth about YouTube growth strategies exposed. So this one sounds like a good one. So I'm going to go with that. So this is one way. If you don't have vidIQ, you can also go to ChatGPT and ask it to create you some titles. I'll show you that now just to give you an idea. So you go to ChatGPT, free version, chatgpt.com. So you go to ChatGPT, it's free to use, chatgpt.com. You can log in or you can use the free version, however you want to do it. And then you just simply type in, create a YouTube title for a video that is about 5 ways to grow on YouTube as a new YouTuber over 50. 5 probable tips for growing your YouTube channel after 50. Sounds good to me. I'm going to use that one. So I hit copy, I go back here and I highlight it all and I hit copy. And then I just delete the apostrophes and we can get a score from vidIQ since we have vidIQ installed. But basically you just want to put in your title here, make it catchy, make it emotional, make it fun, whatever. So this actually gave me a higher score. And this is why I actually use ChatGPT over vidIQ, hands down, always, to get my titles, because I always get a higher score when I do it with ChatGPT than when I use it with vidIQ. I do think vidIQ is a great tool. However, for my personal channel and how I use it, I go to ChatGPT first. So now 5 powerful tips for growing your YouTube channel after 50, 90 score. Next is description. So you're going to want to add a description to your video to explain what the video is about for YouTube and for your viewers. You want to keep it short, snappy, to the point, and lots of keywords again. So again, for this, I'm going to go to ChatGPT and I'm going to say, write a short and snappy description. Let me hide this so you guys can see what I'm typing. Write a short and snappy description for this YouTube video. And here goes, ready to grow your YouTube channel after 50. In this video, I'm sharing 5 game-changing tips to help you build your audience, create engaging content, and thrive on YouTube at any age. Don't let age hold you back. Let's get started. So here's got a lot of great keywords. It's how to grow on YouTube. It's got after 50. It's got 5 game-changing tips that I'm sharing, how to build your audience, create engaging content, thrive on YouTube at any age. Don't let it hold you back. So if people are searching things like holding my back, I can't get started, all of these, this is an excellent little sentence just to get the keywords. Now, what you can do, if you hit copy, you're going to get the whole thing with these apostrophes or quotation marks. I'm just going to actually go ahead and just copy it like this and hit Control-C on my keyboard, or Command-C if you're on a Mac, just to copy it. I think it's easier than deleting those apostrophes. There we go, or quotation marks. I keep saying apostrophes, quotation marks. So ready to grow your YouTube channel. There we go. Now we have our description. Then you want to start to add in anything that is relevant to you. Do you do coaching? Do you have a calendar link? Do you have a website? Do you have anything you want to say here? Or if you want to add timestamps to your video, let's say you want to add timestamps. Well, first I would say in your description, you want to put in anything about you that you want to sell. So if you have affiliate links, if you have coaching program, something like that, you would want to put that in there. I personally just have a document with this information. So if I go to, I use Google Docs all the time, but if I go to affiliate, here's my YouTube affiliate description that I have, and I just simply do Control A to select everything. You can also just, mouse click and drag over everything, but Control A or Command A on Mac is a fast way to do it. I select everything. I hit Control C to copy, or I could go up here, edit, copy. And see, it shows you the shortcut for it, Control C. So copy, Control C, and then I go back to my channel and I just hit Control V, which is paste. And then it puts it in there. So now all the stuff that I want in there is in there. So it has my link to my calendar. It has my Content Creator Boost Tribe, which is on a Skool community I have, free membership, has my free guide. So if you want to join my email address, you can get this free YouTube starter checklist, tons of stuff in here. And all my affiliate links and everything like that is down below that. So you want to decide what you want to put in here and how you want to promote yourself in this space. You can also add timestamps. So if I added timestamps, I might put them down. You could put them at the bottom, but you could find a spot to put them. I might just put them at the bottom. So we can put timestamp. So we can do timestamp. And this will create chapters. What you need to do is you need to start with 0. So you do 0, 0, 0, or 0, sorry, 0, 0, 0. And then you can write introduction. Then what you could do is you could scroll through your video and hit play and find different moments in the video where you're talking about different things. So let's say at 0, 0, 2. So at 2 minutes, I am talking now about tip 1. Then 0, 0, 4, 0, 0, tip 2. So now, once I do this, it will then show chapters in my video once I upload it, which I will show you soon. Okay, so that's how you can do timestamps in your videos if you want to create chapters, which are, to show you what a chapter is, I'll just go to YouTube real fast and find a channel that is using chapters. Let's see. She probably has chapters. Let's just click her open really fast. Yes, she does have chapters. Even this is an ad, you can see these little divisions of the bar across. This is chapters. So wherever she has a break, that's a chapter. And if you go into her description, you can see these are her chapters. Why listen to Lou, working out, what people want. So she's written a little chapter description. Step 2, market research. Step 3, how to make an offer to people. So those are the chapter descriptions. So you can see that there. So if you're wondering what chapters are, that's what it is. And it just allows people, like if you're watching something and you're like, oh, I know about this, I can jump to the next chapter and kind of listen to that part instead. And some people say chapters are bad because it allows people to skip through your video and only watch what they want. And some people say that chapters are great because it allows people to skip through your video and see stuff they want. And I think I'm more on the fence of chapters are good because let's say people are watching and they're like, oh, this is boring, I already know this stuff. Then they're not going to pop through to see if there's something they don't know in the video. They might just pop off if there's no chapters. I personally am horrible about adding chapters to my videos and I want to get better at it. I just have minimal time and that's my excuse. It's no excuse. I should add chapters. But yeah, so I think chapters are invaluable because I use them all the time. If someone has a chapter, I always help me to click through and find the information that I'm interested in watching. And otherwise I probably would have just clicked off because it's too hard to scroll through and see if there's anything you're interested in. So I think chapters are a great idea. Okay, so this is how you add chapters. And again, you could add more information here, like tip number 1, how to ... actually put chapters that are worth someone can read and look at it. You can put them at the top if you want to, but I personally think that they will see the chapters in the video, and when they hover over it, they'll see the name of each chapter. So I actually put it lower than all the other stuff that is interesting to me that I want to sell. So because they're already the video is all for the viewer and providing value. And I think that the description is more for viewers to connect with you, viewers to see what you have for sale, viewers to get more info from you. Okay, so that is the description. And then below the description is really important is the thumbnail title, or the thumbnail where you upload the thumbnail. You could do auto-generated, which will just take a scene from your video and you could just click on that and say done. And now that is your thumbnail. It's basically this. But I would actually recommend designing a thumbnail so it has some words on it and it looks interesting. So for that, you could go to Canva or anywhere, some other tool and upload something. So I will show you, like if I upload, basically you click on this and you find your file and you just upload it. So I'm just going to take this one and there it is, wild ride, me and my daughter having fun. And this is going to be the thumbnail. You can also do a split comparison. So you can, if you have the option, you can do test and compare. So here you'll just add in more images of a different one. So let's say this was a different one. It's not, but if it was a different one, then we'd have the 3 different options we could look at. And once you insert all of them, you just hit done. So now you can compare these different thumbnails and see which one does best. But for me, but yeah. So that's something you can do. And then after you add your thumbnail, you're going to go to, if you have a playlist set up, playlists are, if we go, let's go to this channel and we go to playlists. Here is a tab called playlists. If you've created playlists, these would be, watch these 30 minutes to make your next 100,000 on YouTube, YouTubers making big money online, how to make and sell products and services. So these are his 3 playlists. And if you click into it, you will see videos that relate to this topic. So playlists are a great thing to set up on your YouTube channel, because what they do is when someone clicks into your playlist, they will only show, will be watching all of these videos one after another, and it won't stop playing them. It will just keep playing one to the next one, and it will rack up your watch time hours, and retention and all of that stuff will be great with using playlists. And there's many other benefits of playlists, but I'm not going to go into it in this video. So you would select whatever playlist this relates to. So I'm going to put it in my how to grow on YouTube and hit done. You can select multiple playlists and put it in different playlists if you want to, but I'm just going to hit done. I also need to remove some of my playlists. Okay. And then here, audience, this video is set to not made for kids. So basically with this, you can say, yes, it's made for kids, or no, it's not made for kids. You want to think about the content itself. Are you gearing this towards kids? If you are, you should say, yes, it's made for kids. If it's just geared for adults, but you don't mind if kids watch it, then you would select, no, it's not made for kids, because it's not made for kids. My videos are made to educate other adults on how to do YouTube. So no, it's not made for kids. If kids watch it, it's fine with me, but it's not made for them. And then you could add an age restriction if you wanted to. Let's say in your videos, you talk a lot about sex and curse words and, it's like very adult content, then I would restrict it to only 18 and over. But to be honest, I don't care if a 12-year-old watches my video and tries to learn how to grow on YouTube, because I don't talk about anything bad. So no, mine is usually family friendly. So I select no with that one. Okay, next is paid promotion. Are you promoting anything in your video? You just want to be audience. You just want to be honest and say, yes, it is a paid promotion. I have a product in here that I'm trying to sell that people are paying me to sponsor. Then you would select this, you would put this on. If you don't have a paid promotion in your video, you do not need to select that. Altered content. Do you have any of the following describe your content? Makes a real person appear to say or do something they didn't say or do, alters footage of a real event or place, generates a realistic looking scene that did not actually occur. So have you modified your content in any way, maybe using AI or anything, to make it look different than it is? Is there some, maybe you have a scene of an area, but it's actually not that area? Or is there something that is not truthful in your video? Or not that it's not truthful, but that it has been modified from the original content or from the original footage that you took? So that, I think, you would need to select yes. For me, I don't alter anything of my content. It's mostly just a talking head. So it's nothing special. So I would say, no, I have not altered any of my content. Automatic chapters. This is a feature that YouTube has that you can put chapters in for you already automatically. It doesn't seem to do that for me ever, unless I've been learning that this actually happens if you have a really popular video, then it would add in chapters. So for me, I select this so that, yes, of course, they can add chapters if they want to and key moments, but it has not really ever happened to me that YouTube has gone in and done that for me. So you can leave that on or off, whatever you want to do. Featured places helps you to explore key places in your video. These are public places like restaurants and shops. We don't display your current location or other private info. So you can allow automatic places or you can't. So if there's some sort of scene, like maybe it was Disneyland or Disney World, then it would allow that, it would show that it was taken place in Disneyland. Automatic concepts helps for you to learn more about unfamiliar terms without leaving the video. Concepts mentioned in your video may automatically appear in the description. So you can allow automatic concepts if you want. This is in experimental mode, so you might not see this on your options. Tags. This is an excellent place to pay attention to. Tags, you have up to 500 characters of tags you can add. Here it says right away that tags they play a minimal role in helping viewers find your video. However, I believe in if YouTube is giving you the space to do something to kind of promote SEO, to add keywords or tags to your video, I say, why not? Go for it. And, many of you know Sean Cannell is one of my favorite mentors. I've taken VRA Academy and all that stuff, and he fills this up to the max. So I feel like, why not fill it up to the max? So you can add tags here. If you have vidIQ installed, you can start to just add them from here, the recommended tags, how to grow on YouTube. And then you could another thing I do with this is I go to ChatGPT again, and then I say, give me a list of keywords for this video separated by commas. So then it'll give me a list of keywords for this video, and this looks great. YouTube growth over 50, YouTube for beginner. I just hit copy, and then what I do is I go back into my channel and I hit paste, Control V to paste. So now it has all these things in here. I also always add my name to kind of link it to my channel and get my name out there promoted. And so that's what you can do. And we have a few characters left. So I could look through here and see what else should I do. What you want to put in here is like ways people will be searching for this video, and also keywords about this video. So YouTube tips for beginners, YouTube growth over 50, YouTube strategies. These are all things that are in this video, and also ways people are searching for this video. So if I have about 11 characters left, I could more than 11 characters, 61 characters left, I could think of what I could put in here. Well, we could ask vidIQ if you have vidIQ installed. I'm tempted not to do this because I don't want, if you feel like, well, I'll show you. You can go to here and you can say new YouTuber growth. And oops, I spelled it wrong. And you can start to look in here for keywords that you like. How to grow on YouTube, that's a good one, which you already have it. How to grow your YouTube channel, so I could add that in. Grow on YouTube, how to get subscribers on YouTube, you could add that in. How to get views on YouTube. You can look through and find the numbers. This one's green, Think Media. Well, I don't need to do Think Media. Starting a YouTube channel, that could be good to add. And then we can close that once we've found some ones we like. And now I've gone over, so I'm just going to delete one of them or two of them. There we go. So now I've gotten some more in there. That's one way to do it, is using vidIQ's keywords, but also you can do ChatGPT. And the reason I say separated by commas, so let's say if it says, give me a list of keywords, it's usually going to do, well, now it's doing separated by commas because I asked it, but it'll usually give me a enumerated list, and you can't copy and paste a enumerated list into here. So I'll just show you, like if we do 1, YouTube growth, 2, smart people. I'm just putting something. So now if I try, okay, see here, it gives me a list. So if I go like this and I try to copy these, do Control C, and then I go here and try to paste it, it doesn't work because it tries to put them all in one tag. So it doesn't work. That's why I say separated by commas. It's a kind of a pro tip for you guys. Okay, so once you had all of that in, then you scroll down, you choose your language. So the video language is English. I speak English from America. So I put English as the United States. You can choose whatever English you want, but I choose US because that's where I am. Caption certification. This is kind of like if you have, this has been on TV or something like that, you could add in that information. Recording date and location. I never fill these in, but you are welcome to do so. It's more for organization purposes on your own end. It's not necessarily for YouTube. It's just kind of for you to remember where you recorded it, where the video location was. License and distribution. I always choose standard YouTube license. You can also choose Creative Commons, which means that people can use your YouTube videos freely and do what they want with them. And basically, just like they need to give you credit, but they can use your YouTube videos and modify them and stuff like that. So I just use a standard YouTube license. Allow embedding allows other viewers to take or other users to put a link in their website of your video, or put it in their monthly newsletter or something like that. If they want to share your video, it allows people to use the link and put it into their website, blog, whatever they want to use it, marketing material, etc. You allow them to do that. If you deselect that, you do not allow people to use your links. Publish to subscription feed and notify subscribers. If you have this selected, whenever you publish a video, it will let your subscribers know about it. Short remixing. So this is like, If you want people to reuse your shorts, you can allow them to use the video and audio, or you can allow them to only use the audio, or you can not allow them to use your shorts at all. So, or allow you to create shorts from your content. So if you don't allow, that means no one can use your stuff and they can't make it into something else. I allow it because I'm like, if people want to use my stuff and spread the word about me, it's fine with me. And the likelihood that someone's going to bash me or make fun of me, is quite low, because I'm not really doing anything controversial. I'm doing educational things. So I think that it's totally fine if people want to spread the word for me, for my channel. Category, this is where you choose the category. So most of mine are education, because I'm providing an education about how to do something. I could also do how to in style, but you just want to choose whatever category relates to your topic as closely as possible. So if you're an entertainment channel, you'd want to select entertainment. If you're doing gaming, if you're doing like makeup and showing people how to pair outfits or how to put makeup on or something like that, it would be how to install. If you're creating music, you would select that. So you would just choose the category that works best for you. If you choose education, then there's a lot more stuff you can add in. I never do, but you can go in and actually say what it is. It's a lecture. And then you can talk about the problems that you help people overcome and those types of things. This is very detailed, but you do not have to go in and do this. Simply just selecting education, entertainment, whatever is enough for YouTube. Comments and ratings. If you want your comments on, if you want people to be able to comment on your channel, you can select on if you don't mind. And then you can also have moderation for your comments. So you can open this button up and you can see that if it's on, you can have no moderation, where anyone can comment. It doesn't matter what they say, you let them comment. Basic means they hold potentially inappropriate comments. So maybe if there's curse words or there's foul language or something like that, they might hold that so you can look at it first before you allow it to go through. Strict is it's much more strict and potentially inappropriate comments. And then hold all comments means that none of your comments will be posted directly as someone posts them. You have to look through them and approve all the comments. So I usually leave it on none. And that way I can just have the comments come through. I would either do none or basic. So this would hold like potentially inappropriate, like maybe things with bad words or something like that in it. So it's up to you what you want to do with this. You can also just turn comments off, and then there's no one can comment on anything or give ratings. So I leave it on. And then you can sort by top or newest. So I just leave that as the basic setting of top, and then show how many viewers like this video. You can show that or not. So if you have, I can show you what that means. So here he has likes on, it's 1.6 thousand likes. So if you turn this off, you do not see the likes of how many people like the video. So that would not be shown to people. And then you can add a fundraiser if you want to your YouTube videos. Okay, let's go to the next page. So we're in the details. We're going to go to monetization next. If you are monetized, if you are part of the YouTube Partners program, you will see this option. If you are not, this will not show up on your upload. So here we go. I select on and then done. And if your video is over 8 minutes long, you can decide whether or not you want to have a ad in the middle of the video or not. So if you don't want to, sometimes when I'm doing a very serious topic or, a topic I really don't want to be interrupted, it's like a personal story or something like that, I turn that off. But if I'm doing something like this with a tutorial or something like that, I don't mind the ad being on. So it's up to you. And of course, you'll make more money if you leave it on. But also sometimes I feel like if I'm having a really personal chat with someone or expressing myself, some sort of personal journey, and then this ad pops up in the middle, it's really distracting. And I think it would, cause people maybe to be turned off or something like that. Or if you have meditation or also in workouts, whenever I do workout videos and they have ads pop in the middle, I get really annoyed by that. So I don't like when there's mid-roll ads. So that's why I do a case-by-case basis with the videos that I'm posting. Okay, and then if you do have monetization, it's going to ask you about ad suitability. So here you just need to go through and decide if any of this, just answer honestly, do you have inappropriate language, adult content, violence? I just scroll all the way down because my videos are very family-friendly, educational, and I just hit none of the above. And then I submit rating, but you can read through and decide yourself what you need to check on or off. Then you hit next. This is the video elements section, and this is where you can add cards and end screens for viewers. So if you have music in there and you need to provide a music license, you can add that here by just clicking add, and then you can upload a music license. I don't usually use music in my videos, so I don't need to do that. And you can also mention it in your description as well. So also in your description, I should go back and mention that. In your description, you should also put in anything like if you have affiliate links, you should mention like I will be paid a commission if you click on an affiliate link, just to let people know. Or if you are giving financial advice or health advice or fitness advice or something where it could be perceived as you are like the authority and a doctor and you're giving advice, you want people to know that this is for entertainment purposes only, educational purposes only, and, you know, consult with your physician first or something like that. You would want to have that in your description as well. Okay. So next is subtitles. If you want, you can add subtitles. So I could simply go here and find my file and upload subtitles. So here is a text document of, it's not for this video, but here are my subtitles I can add in. You can also type them in yourself if you wanted to do that. I use TurboScribe to get all of my, TurboScribe. So I use TurboScribe to get my transcripts for my videos. I just simply open the dashboard, transcribe files, drag and drop my video here, hit transcribe, and then it gives me a video, the transcription here that I can then decide how I want to download it. So I can go export, PDF, doc, text, CSV, SRT, VTT, whatever you want. I usually do export as a TXT because it works the best for getting it into YouTube. So that is where you would add that. And then you could go through, like I could actually go through and delete this because I don't want it to say transcribed by TurboScribe. And I delete that from the top. I actually go through usually and look for my name. If I ever say, hi, I'm Alexa Saarenoja, it always spells Saarenoja wrong. So I go in and I fix that. So you can go in and you can edit things and fix it if you want to. So that is where you would add subtitles. You can tag products as well. So if you tag products, I don't have this set up, but if you click on this, you could then search for products that you might be mentioning in the video and then tag it in there. And then you could get a commission from those products that you are tagging. Add end screen. This is where you add end screens. And this is very important. Always want to add an end screen to your video. An end screen is basically tells the video what to watch at the end of your video next. So here, if we scroll over this, you will see that this is like a subscribe button. So if someone hovers over this, then they can click on subscribe to my channel. This is the video that will show up at the end of the video. So it'll be, this is video best for viewer is something that the YouTube would recommend to this viewer based on their viewing history. So that would show up for them. You can move these around and you can place it wherever you want on your video, right? And you can make it bigger. You can make it smaller. You can move this around. You can decide where it goes and what it's covering. So at the end of the video, I'm showing these statistics. So I probably wouldn't want to block it, but I would put it somewhere like this. And then it will show up for the last 20 seconds of your video is the max, and 10 seconds is the least amount of time you could show an end card. So it needs to be up for at least 10 seconds. So that is what you would do. And then once you have something selected like this, you can then decide if it's best for viewer is something YouTube would select, or if you go to most recent upload, it would be your most recent uploaded video that would show up, or you can choose a specific video. So if you're talking about something that's maybe part 1 and you want part 2 to load up, then you would just go through, find part 2 of your video series and click on that, and then it would select that particular video. So that is something you could do. So we could then hit save when we're done with that. And then we can also add cards. So cards are what pop up in the middle of your video. End screens are at the end when your video is ending, and it recommends a video for someone to watch next. Adding cards are in the middle of the video, and they pop up as this white card. I don't know if I could find an example for you, but yeah, I'm not sure there would be an example I could find really quickly, but it pops up here in the corner and it's white, and you could just click on it. It's something like the video might mention, hey, if you want to learn more about this, I go in detail in another video, which you can click here and watch, and then it will pop up over here. And that would be a card. So for cards, you can go in and add those, and you basically go through your timeline and you look for where you're speaking about that moment. Like maybe right before here, before I go into my analytics, I talk about, hey, before I jump into my analytics, I just wanted to let you know I have a video on understanding analytics. You could click on this link and gain access to that now. And that would be a video. So I would add with my cursor, with my time cursor selected here, then I would go up to add video, and then I would choose that video that I'm talking about that relates to whatever I'm talking about. So I add that in. So now that video is added in here as a card. And this is what it shows up like on the video. So my video is not loading right now, but my video would be showing right here. And this would be in the top right corner, how much money I actually, blah, blah, blah. You can actually change the message. So you can change a teaser text like, money or something like that. And then it changes the title there. So you can change it to however you want. So, that's what you could do if you wanted to change what that actually shows. And you can also edit it here too, to edit the video. But that's what you can do. And you can add in multiple cards. So you can go to another part of your video and add in another card and stuff like that. So that's how you add in cards. And it could also, sorry, I was just say one more thing. It could also be, if you add in a card, it could be a channel. Like you could link to another channel if you have another channel. Like, hey, by the way, I actually have a finance channel that goes much more in depth on this financial topic than I do here on how to grow on YouTube. And then you could link to your channel. You could also link to your website. By the way, if you go to my website, I have a free downloadable course. You can click on this link and go there for that. So you could add in a link as well. And you could type in the link that you want to type in. So that's something else you could add into your videos. Okay, so that is video elements. Then we hit next and we're almost there. So this is checks. It's just going to check your video to make sure there's no copyright issues. And this says no issues found with a check mark. So that's great. Ad suitability is based on your rating. So a check, everything is checked out. And down here it says checks complete, no issues found. We're going to hit next. And this is where you start to upload your video. So these are the main options. Private is only you and people you choose can watch your video. Unlisted is anyone with a video link can watch your video. And public is what you would press if you want it to be shown on YouTube so everyone can see it and everyone can search for it and find it. So what I usually do is I hit public and then I choose when I want to schedule it. I always schedule it in advance. So I will click from the drop down menu and I will choose a time. vidIQ tells me that the best time for my videos is to post is between 3 and 5 p.m. So you can open this up and see all of your times. So here's 3 to 5 p.m., 3 to 6, this range, 3, 6, 9. These are all quite good. So basically, if I post anytime in this zone, I will be doing pretty well. Sean Cannell on his channel actually recommends that you post before the rise. So you could post like at 2 o'clock so that by the time it gets out there, it's going to ride that wave of people watching your videos. So I think that's also something you could do. And then you just simply go in and you choose the date and then the time based on whatever time you want to post it at. And then you can hit schedule down here and then everything is good to go. So we can hit schedule. And then this will show you where it is. So if you want to check it out, you can go watch it here and find it. But I'm going to go ahead and delete this because I already have this video and I don't want to confuse myself. And this is also something to do too. If you upload a video and you're like, oh, that's not the video I meant to upload, or I did something wrong, or I'm not going to use it. You can also do delete forever. So, and then I understand that I'm deleting this permanently and you do delete forever. So there you have it. That is how you upload a video to YouTube step by step. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below and I'm happy to answer them. Okay. Thanks you guys. Bye.